Good morning, Sunny Hill. So it's Thursday and we are looking at our theme this week of Jesus' love. And we're talking today about Jesus loving his enemies. Jesus loving his enemies. And we're taken to the book of Luke and just one verse in chapter 23, verse 34. And it says, Jesus said, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." And they divided up his clothes by casting lots. So here we've got a picture of Jesus on the cross, and he's been beaten, he's been put through some really barbaric stuff, and here he is asking God to forgive the people who were putting him to that death. The Jewish leaders, the Roman politicians and soldiers, the bystanders, the people that had just been beating him. And God answered that prayer. He answered that prayer by opening up a way for salvation, even to Jesus' murderers, that's how much he loves you and I. And that's how much he loved the people then. Jesus was suffering the most horrible death ever known. And here he is, an innocent man on a cross, being nailed to a cross, when some of his final words are asking for forgiveness for the people that have done it to him. Would you and I be so gracious in that situation? I'm not sure I would. I'm not sure I would at all. But Jesus is asking God for his forgiveness for the people that have done this, even those that were witnessing his crucifixion. And because of that factor, the people watching, those that were sinners, those that had taken part in this, were saying, surely he must be the Son of God. Surely he must be the Son of God. And soon many priests were converted to the Christian faith. Because we're all sinners. We all do things wrong. But here we are, looking at this situation when we may not have physically been there, but we all play a part. We're all sinners, and because we're all sinners, we all had a role in putting Jesus on that cross. But the good news is that God is gracious. That God loves us. God loves us, even the people that at that time were his enemies. And he'll forgive us and he gives us new life through his Son. And as I say, in this verse, it's so powerful that some of the last things he ever said is asking for forgiveness for the people that have done it. Amazing. And then it says at the end of the verse, and they divided up his clothes by casting lots. Well, this is something that the Roman soldiers customarily divided up the clothing of the executed criminals, because and that's why they were doing it here for Jesus. It was their reward, if you like. It was a benefit that they had. And it's something that was fulfilling prophecy. If you go to Psalm 22 verse 18, you will see it's fulfilling prophecy. But this one verse here shows the compassion, shows the love that Jesus has. Not just for those that loved him, like we learned yesterday about Mary and Martha and Lazarus, but for the people that were being absolutely vile to him, that were beating him within an inch of his life, that were piercing his body with nails, that were giving him so many beatings that he couldn't stand up. And yet here he is asking God to forgive them. Are you and I that gracious? Are you and I that loving? If we're not, then maybe we need to go away and think about that today. If we've got a grudge or somebody's upset us, maybe we need to go and ask God to forgive us, to help us forgive them. Because this is what Jesus did as an example for us. So thank you for joining me today. It's a lot to think about. Again, come back, and tomorrow it's Friday and we are doing the last day of the week. So come back and join me tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye bye.